Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of QvsMC. I'm your host, Quafflez, bringing you guys this episode, and today we have something new in the background. Check it out. Oh my god. When did that get there? How did that get there? Who built that? I didn't build that. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. I remember now. I built that. I built that for sure. So, guys, in between this episode and the last episode, I got a little bored and decided to do a bit of off-camera building. Now, you might be like, oh, that tower looks a little bit top-heavy. But no, you didn't think that before I put that thought into your mind, so just get it right on out of there. It doesn't matter. This tower actually looks pretty good, I think, in my opinion. So, I hope you guys like it as well. I was also thinking that I would change up the tower a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. I might do it later and show you guys, but for now, let's get a view from the top of the tower. So let's climb up to the top of the tower, and you can see I put a lot of work into it actually. So it was completely thought out before I even built it. Now the top of the tower was the hardest part, getting it to not look like it was super oversized. And the top of the tower is actually about the same size as the base of the tower, which kind of isn't noticeable. But I don't think it really is too big of a deal. But yeah, the tower, it gives a great view of the city. So you get a 360 view up here. It's a lot better than that tower in my opinion because it's taller and wider, so you get like a much wider range of view. And you can actually also see over that tower, so you know it's a way better view. So eventually, once we get stuff built in the back over there and then way over there in the distance, I think this place will end up looking really nice if I continue with the way I'm going now. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this tower, and now we can walk over to the other, to there, over there, where we're going to be doing a project. And I'm going to explain some things to you. I'm going to talk to you guys about some real-life things, stuff that's going on. So it's more about computer stuff. So basically, I have a computer, and it's a decently good one. It runs Minecraft at about 30. Right now, when I'm recording, it's steady 30 frames. But when I'm not recording, it's steady 60 frames, and I can keep it there, and it stays either at 60 frames or just above. And that's basically what I'm running at right now. And it does that with Minecraft, and then other games that require higher resolution stuff. That will run at about 30 frames per second, which is why you're not seeing much other content other than Minecraft, is because when I record those games, they would end up recording at like 15 FPS, and I don't think it would be YouTube worthy to be recording something at that low of an FPS, and that's what I'm talking to you about. So today I've just bought a new graphics card and a new power supply for my computer. Now the power supply is it's 500 watts if I didn't already say. So the power supply is decently strong, but the graphics card is what I'm really impressed with. Now I'm not going to go onto Google and tell you all the exact specifications just because that's kind of boring. I don't want to just kind of list stuff off to you, but I can tell you that it's a good graphics card and it should do what I want as long as it fits in my computer. That's the only problem I should have. I know it's going to be like it's going to fit like it's the right size or whatever it is. It's a PCIe times 16 by 16, so that's what fits inside my computer, so it should fit in the computer. I'm just worried about the length of it because there were two different versions. One was the one fan one, and one of them had two fans. And so basically, I got the 128 MB one instead of the 256. So it was a little bit cheaper on. Well, it was cheaper than the other one. It wasn't on the cheaper end of graphics cards though. So yeah, it should be a pretty good one, and I'm just hoping that it works inside my computer. And then my next purchase will be a processor, and then eventually maybe a motherboard. But we're gonna have to see where the money takes us. Really, that's all it's about, is money, and basically buying stuff. And well, this shit is expensive. I'll just say that. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about. I did actually want to mention, so those should be coming by next Tuesday. So it's Wednesday now, and then the next week, Tuesday, that's when they should both arrive. They have joint packaging, so they should arrive on the same day. And I just want to mention that if you do end up seeing a lack of videos, it's because I destroyed my computer. And that's why there would be a lack of videos. But on the computer that I do have, I have a warranty, so if I end up breaking it, frying it, whatever, installing something wrong, I should be able to use the warranty and get my computer fixed or get a new one or whatever. So if it does end up frying, videos shouldn't have too long of a delay. I have stuff pre-recorded, so I should be able to keep a decently constant flow of videos, and I will be doing I will be pre-recording more videos just in case that by the time those come, I can get everything working out. So that's all I wanted to say about that, and now we can start the project. So, I want to build a walkway all the way up to this kind of cave area. You saw me build this not vernal pool in an episode a while ago. I think it was episode 18, so it was a decent long while ago. And it has 2 entrances, and I think we're going to be building a walkway to one of them for now, and then this one we will do at a later time. Because this one's going to be a big staircase, and the other one is going to be more of like a scaffolding. So yeah, I've been collecting a lot of wood, so we can go ahead and turn that into that. Maybe I wanted to keep a couple of logs, but I guess for now we'll do this. And I had a crafting table over there, but we're going to place this one right here. So yeah, let's get started with this. We're going to need to craft up some oak wood slabs like so. And I think that's all we'll need for now. We can do a couple more, actually. And there we go. I think that's all I will need for now. So let's get started with this. We'll start at the top, and then we'll go to the bottom and see what happens. So for this, I wanted to kind of like bring it in to the cave like that. And then here, it would go like that. And I think that's cool. Like the stone kind of covers it up a little bit. And then it would just come out of the cave a little bit, and we'll have to go down and see how it looks every once in a while, and just kind of make sure it doesn't end up looking stupid. But yeah, so that's gonna connect up somewhere down here, I would say, and I think it'll end up being pretty cool. But in between these 2 bridges, there's going to be a pathway, and I want that to link up in the middle of the pathway about. So the path would kind of go from here. It would then, oops, nope, just got to block that off like so. Oh, lucky that didn't flow off the edge. It would have broke the torches. But yeah, the pathway is going to flow. Well, I guess the pathway won't flow, but the pathway will be somewhat like this. In that like general shape, maybe a little bit wider on this end. But that's not what we're doing this episode. That is not what we're doing. So I just wanted to make sure I knew where the walkway would end up being. So I think I want the base of it to be around here. I think that would be good. Maybe that's a little bit long. I'm not really sure. We're gonna go back up to the top. I'm gonna build it down a little bit and then catch up with you guys, and I can show you what I've come up with. Alright guys, so I just finished the pathway, and, well, I guess I didn't finish it. There's still a couple more things to be done. We're going to have to grow some more oak trees. But I'm going to turn around and show you what I've done, and I think I did an okay job. I mean, look at it. It's got a cool shape to it. It's not like, I don't know, it's very weird. I like it a lot, though. I really do. I think I got my point across with it. And at the end, I came up with the idea, why not, because I came up with this idea because it was too steep going down that way. So I decided, why not bring it around and have a little loop? And I think that's cool, actually. It'll add some shape to it once we start putting in the wood posts. But it goes all the way up to the top, and it's every time it goes down, it's only by 1, so that makes it a very nice, enjoyable way down, and you can just spin your mouse and get all the way down to the bottom, which is honestly really cool. I like the shape of it. I think I did a really good job for the first little, well, I guess it's like the first try of building it, so I think I did a really good job with it. And other than that, I need to cut down some oak trees, and we'll come back and put some detail into this bad boy. Alright guys, so I got the materials that we're going to be using on this thing together, and I think we can start placing them now. And first things first, we got to find the support pillars, the major points where we need support. So those would be on corners and around, well, I guess not corners because this is a rounded figure, but it would be on edges like this, and it would just go around and up, basically in spots that would be strategically placed. Like I think another good one would be right here. Yes, perfect, amazing, amazing. And I think that's good for right there. And then if we come down a little bit further, maybe we could put one right here next to the entrance, and that'll be cool. We could have one there, and then that's a good distance between there, and they all have a decent amount of distance between them. So the next one, ooh, a perfect one would be like right here, but then it kind of inflicts on the path. What if we do it right here, and then our head would hit this, but if we break that and then go up, right, wouldn't it be cool if we did that? I think that works out. Maybe it's a little bit high on this one, but I think that's good. I think that works out for that. So we need a couple more. One right here would be good. One right there. So let's place one right in the middle of that, like so. And then I keep thinking it needs to be one taller, but I'm not really sure. I don't know, man. I really don't know. One would be good here. That's a good spot for a pillar, right? Oh, that's actually a really good one. And then we need one more right on this side. Either right here or right there. I think I'm going to go with right here. And that should be good. And we'll bring it up like that. And then the fence could travel around. And I think that's actually good. Look at that. Doesn't that add a whole bunch to the bridge already? The walkway, the path. I don't know what you would call this thing. Honestly, I don't know what you would call it. Oh, that looks really good now. I actually like that with the supports. So our next step is to place in some fence. Maybe it would have been better to use some darker fence. I didn't think about that, but now that I have thought about it, maybe it would be better to use darker fence. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, we'll just connect it around to here, like so, and I think that works. We can just do this. Actually, I'll bring it down one, like that, and then we can bring it around. Come on, can I place it there? Yep. And then we'll bring it around to the other pillar here. I think that's good. This one should be too easy. Let's go here, and then we'll bring it down like that. Perfect. That one works there. We can just bring it down one, and then actually, let's replace that with that. Perfect. Anything else we can do? We could bring one around this side and put a pillar right there. We could do that. Let's try it. Let's see what happens if we bring a pillar around like this. It's kind of square. Maybe if we just bring in this corner like that instead. Maybe that'll work. And then this one, we can bring it in on top of it like that. I think that works. I think that's good. So yeah, I think we're pretty good with those. Let's see if we got them going all the way up. So it starts here once it gets off the ground, and yeah, we just need to do the rest of them right around the top, like around this area. So I'm going to get right on that. Alright guys, so we're coming across the bridge again, and we're just about done. There's just one more step to do, and then we also have to light it up. But I think I'll light it up off camera. But other than that, I'm just going to place torches like there, and yeah, and then we'll do the rest of the lighting off camera. I actually don't like that at all. Let's put it there. And so yeah, we'll do the rest of the lighting off camera, but first, before we do this last step, we gotta craft up some of these. We're just gonna get a whole bunch, probably a bit extra, but that's good. So, what I want to do is create like a little feel here, because you can see it looks like it should have something on top like that, right? Just like the bridges over there. That's the style I was going for with these. So it looks like the bridges. Looks like the same architect could have built it. Now I don't know if you would use an architect for something like this, a building like this, I don't even know what you would call this, honestly, really. What would you even say about this? Like, it's not a building, it's a pathway, maybe a public works project, I don't know. But either way, I'm not really sure what you would call the person who builds this is. Maybe you would call it an architect, but I don't know. But yeah, the same type of architecture I used on the bridge, so I think it ended up looking pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, so... I'm really happy with the outcome of this walkway, and I hope you enjoyed watching me build it. It might have been a little bit more of a boring episode. I'm not really sure. It could have been, but it could have not been at the same time, huh? But yeah, other than that, I think this is where I'm going to end it. Maybe I can do this and it'll look cool, you know, nice and pretty. Maybe we could add in a piece of wood here like it's falling down. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Alright, do I have any more wood? Yeah, I do. I need to do one more thing before I end off this episode. Let me get at least one stair. Only one I'm going to need, so I'm just going to craft 4, you know, instead. And let's place it there. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. So, that's it for this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like. It would be very much appreciated. It shows me all your support. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Take care, and bye-bye.